They have potential. Have you ever found yourself holding on to those three words? Maybe they were intelligent, or maybe they were kind, had big dreams. Maybe they even had a difficult childhood. Maybe life hadn't been fair to them. And maybe you told yourself they just need the right support, the right opportunities, environment, the right person to believe in them. And maybe you thought that was you. Maybe you encouraged them, defended them, believed in them, and maybe you saw something in them that they couldn't yet see in themselves. And that's what makes potential so powerful. Potential allows us to see what they could be. But at what point do we stop evaluating who someone could be and start evaluating who they really are? Because potential is possibility, character is reality, and those are not the same thing. Potential explains behavior, character predicts behavior. A difficult childhood may explain someone's anger, but it doesn't excuse it. Big dreams may explain who they hope to become, but character tells you who you're likely to experience. What does that look like in real life though? If someone loses control when they're frustrated, if they become verbally abusive under pressure, if they lie when the truth is uncomfortable, if they avoid accountability when they've caused harm, those aren't potential issues. Those are character issues. And those patterns deserve more attention than their promises because character is revealed under pressure. Anyone can be kind when life is easy. Anyone can make promises when nothing is being asked of them. The real question is, who do they become when life gets hard? Because that's the person you're likely going to live with. Not the person they could become, but the person they consistently show up as. A person can have potential and still be unsafe. A person can have dreams, talent, intelligence, and even a good heart and still lack the character required for a healthy relationship. That's why potential can be so dangerous. If we're not careful, we become invested in a future version of someone while ignoring the reality of who they are today. And eventually, that investment starts costing us. We become more patient than we should be. We tolerate more than we should tolerate. We lower standards that never should have been lowered. We make ourselves smaller so the relationship can continue. We silence concerns, ignore instincts, postpone needs, delay dreams, not because we're weak, but because we're trying to make room for who we hope they'll become. The problem is that shrinking ourselves doesn't help them grow, and it doesn't help us either. Healthy relationships challenge both people to rise. They do not require one person to continually become less. And that's one of the hidden costs of potential. Sometimes while we're waiting for another person to become more, we slowly become less because you don't live with someone's potential. You live with their choices, you live with their patterns, and you live with their character. So don't lose yourself chasing the person someone could become. Pay attention to the person they are, consistently showing you they are. Because sometimes the greatest cost of potential isn't losing years, it's waking up one day and realizing you've been losing yourself. I'm Julie, and this is Out of the Fog. If this resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in part 3. Bye.